In the past years, I've run several product launch in e-commerce that have generated hundreds of thousands of euros for my clients. And today I'm going to show you how I did it, because I've seen so many different techniques to launch a product, and I have had the opportunity to really go deep into this topic and to find out what is the best strategy, what is the best timing, to launch the product, how long it should be in order to get the best result. So just before we start, I just want to mention what kind of product launch I'm talking about. Let's say you are a brand already existing and you already have an email list. You come up with a new product and then you want to create an event from this product. You don't want to just put it on your website and send an email, hey, we have a new product. No, you want something that is interesting, that provide value for your customers, also to generate cash flow for your business. That is an option. Another option could be that you are launching a brand, right? So the brand does not exist yet. However, you are planning on starting the brand. And in this case, you can use product launch as a pre-order method to generate cash before even the product is created. Okay. Another thing is that this could be used for any other business. It's not related to the e-commerce industry, because everything in this video is about psychology and how let's say the most important thing is how you get from the point that a customer does not know about your product to the point that they can't wait to receive the email that will give them access to the product page where they can finally buy it. So let's have a look. I'm going to show you a presentation. It's not a presentation, actually. It's more a working document I've used in a past launch that I've just cleared a little bit so you can understand. But that's not the most important. The most important is to go through the different steps. Okay, so that's the document I'm talking about. It's really straightforward, really simple. Here you can see a screenshot of a Google Sheets that I've created with dates, and those are the emails. You will see the content is in French. Again, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to walk you through that. You can see that for every email, so we have an attributed date we are going to send it, and we have examples of email. Then every email has a specific action and leads to a specific part of the whole strategy. Now let's have a look at the different steps that we take. Again, going back to the whole concept, the customer, maybe you didn't send out an email to your customer since months. It could happen, but you still have a list and you just don't communicate. Or maybe you do, but they don't know about this product yet. The first email I always send is pre-launch. What does that mean, pre-launch? Is how do I create curiosity, creating something memorable in the mind of the customer without yet talking about the actual product? And that is, you can go ahead and find different ways. Sometimes I used to give a blurry picture, or I ask a question and I create a quiz, and in the quiz, for example, I could ask some question that would make the customer think of what we are going to launch actually. So basically it's an email, a short email with an intriguing title, and it can go straight to a type form, Tela, whatever, or to a video that you've created. But the point here is really to make sure that they kind of understood, but they are not sure yet. Why? It is because you just plant a seed, and then you can go ahead the next week to talk about it. You can, and I encourage you to do that. That's a whole part of the system, is that for every of the first emails we are going to send, we are going to have a post on social media that is related to the email, that is complementary to the email. Why? It is because if you already have a list, email list, by doing that, you can encourage people that receive the email to go on your different social media, the one that they prefer, and to engage with the posts. This way, you use the power of your list to generate more people interested on social media that didn't know you yet. So this is why you will see for the first 3 email, you will always see an email and then a post on social media related. Okay, so now we have created curiosity for the customer. They know that something is going on, but they don't know why yet. Next, I always launch on Sunday. It's just, it's you can figure it out for your business. But let's say for this example, we are sending the first email on Sunday, and then the next email will be the next Sunday. The next Sunday, they will receive an email, this time with the announcement. Okay, now it's getting serious. This is what we are going to do. Say it clearly, say it at the very beginning, explain the product, what it is, but the whole email should be about why. Not the feature, not the pre-order, not the price, just why you decided to launch this new product. So that's my formula. It's first email, curiosity, second email, it's announcement plus why. And you can tell stories. You can talk about the idea behind the product, how you came up with it, what happened the day that you came up with this idea. Whatever, just explain why today you are talking about your product to your customer. So we are now next, the second week, they received 2 emails, and the week after, now we are going a little bit deeper into the product itself. Now it is time to talk about the what. What is the product? What are the features? Why is this product going to solve their problem? And how is it going to solve their problem? Right? So we go deep. Now they know about the product, why you decided to come up with it. Then now they want to know more about what is it exactly that they would get if they decide to buy it. But so far, they didn't hear about the price at all. They barely know it's a pre-order. They just know that something is coming up. And this is why in this email, in the third email, you are also going to talk about how you are going to sell it. And this is where you explain, okay, this is going to be a product launch. Next week, we will going to send we are going to send you an email with the access to the product page where you can pre-order. This is the delay that you need to wait before you get your product. That will be the price. Everything that is related to the day of launch. Basically, after the third email, they know everything and they are just waiting for the last email to get the link and buy. If you look at it, it is quite long actually, because the first Sunday, they will get the curiosity email. Then a complete week pass, they get the second email about announcement and why. Another week pass, and then you explain all the features about the product and all the things related to how they can get it. And only a week after, they will get the final email to buy the product. It's a month. And why do I choose to be that long? Because you will see so many different techniques that talks about, every 2 days, every 3 days, whatever, in 1 week you can launch a product. Because I figured that 1 month is the perfect timing. So it is not too long so they forget about it, but it is also long enough so it creates this I don't have the word in English, this willingness to get the product, this envy, this uh, yeah, they just can't wait to have it, because every single week in the last month they received emails that were telling stories, that were explaining things deeply, and now they start wanting this product. And your only goal is that before the email launch day, they just can't wait. They know exactly that at this time the email will come up, and they know exactly what will be the product, how they can get it, how much it will cost, and so on. Okay, so now that we have seen that, let me just go quickly to the different other parts that we have here, so you understand a little bit better why they are here actually. What I was talking about with this social media post, I always find a way to gather new leads. Here, for example, I've created a type form. So in this different posts where the people on our list are engaging with, there is a link to be in the launch. So if someone just find out about this launch on the social media post, they can just go ahead, subscribe. I add them to the Klaviyo list. They receive a confirmation email, and they will receive the next email. That is just a way to gather more people while launching, which is a cool thing. And now you can see that we have the launch email, which is very straightforward. No fluff here. We are just saying, okay, this is today. Go ahead, you can buy it. From this email on until the end of your campaign, that can last the time that you want, we are simply going to send the people to either one product page or maybe a collection page. In this email, in this example, it's a jeans. And you can see that we are sending them to a page where they can choose either for men or women, and then bring them to the product page. You also have to create a post-purchase email specific for this launch. So it is creating a complete experience from the very beginning, where we talked about the curiosity email, let's say it this way, to the product page. They buy it, and then now they receive an email that thanks them to have trust you with this new product. And it needs to be very specific, especially if you are doing a pre-order, because people want to be reassured when they just made a purchase. Okay, another two things here. You can see that we have other emails. Why it is? Because for this example, it's a 1 week campaign, and I just sent another email in the middle of the week just to remind them. And I also sent two emails generally on the last weekend, one at the beginning of the weekend and one at the end, just to remind that the campaign is going to end. And you can see that generally you have a huge spike of sales at the very first email when you launch, and another spike of sales at the very end. Let me check. I think, yeah. And last thing I wanted to show is, for every email, sometimes when I want to get a little bit more aggressive, I would send another email. Let's say the announcement and why. I will send the email on Sunday, and on Wednesday, the next Wednesday, I will look at who opened the email. For the people that didn't open it, I will simply send it again, maybe with a different title. But you need to be really careful with that, especially now that it is really hard to track opening. With Apple, for example, that is preventing tools to find out if the person opened the email. So you are at risk to send twice the same email, which is not that cool. But yeah, it's sometimes they just don't see it. They receive it here, and they are happy to see it. That's it for this video. It was probably long. I was not really prepared. It's just me talking. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please just let me know in the comments or leave me a like. It would make me really happy because I really try hard. But I'm going to create other videos in the future. I'm just trying to figure out right now what kind of videos, e-commerce strategy or AI or automation. I will figure it out in the next month. So let's stay in touch and subscribe to this channel so you will know. Have a nice day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.